People, welcome to my camera. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another version of me doing Tire Fire Speak. And remember, it's like always, one of the wrong fraud, plunge him in a poverty, tell them take a hike, they got no stripe, smee them like. Now remember people, we're going to talk about timeline shifting. Understand? Remember, I'm the one who stand up for my human rights. And I'm the first black man on this planet ever write letters and he go to space and he contact alien Earth get involved, right? And if you're watching my camera, you know I speak about a lot of things, and I wrote international laws and they answer me back and say I got to take it to national. But national is still international law. Understand? And I realize, they tell me not to sue because they're going to have the system reformed. Because it's more than human involved, they got species involved. Now, I wrote hot notes, right? About the stealing of the income from the music and the affiliate and the second pages of the web. They got one and, we got one. They control the sales wire. So when someone buy, understand? They could go in there and remove it, and then you don't get paid, but they get paid. But on the other end, they're still shipping out. Understand? So they control the whole business of the web, the whole program of the web. I'm still on timeline shipping. And I did that, and I started to notice certain things. That we do not know the full truth of the universe, and we do not know the full growth of the human race. And we do not know who give us certain things like far as letters and numbers and all those things. And all our knowledge been given by someone else. And we grew up in culture and say, yeah, this is it. Instead, we're still on timeline shifting. Now, in Queens where I live at, understand, which is Jamaica, Queens, South New York, Brooklyn, Queens, Manhattan, Staten Island. Understand, much respect to Jamaican, but all over the land, there's something happening where the timeline is shifting. But the system is not speaking and what causing the shifting, what causing the disappearance. Understand? In Queens where I'm at, you got government live here, right? And they're going against the law of the hot law, where they're stealing from the people. So those alien Earth come up with a method, but the system is not paying attention to the method. Every time they hack me, it's shift up. When I say shift up, meaning someone is on Farmers Boulevard driving in 1989 will find himself in 2024 on Farmers Boulevard. Someone in 1930 will find himself in 1990. Understand? Because timeline shifting. And what causing this? When they steal my check, people shift from the 90s to 2020. Understand? And shift from 2020 to 2024. That's every time the police do that. They do that because the police them here is the one that actually steal all my rhymes, steal all my lyrics, and they're caught going against their own laws and doing a lot of things they're not supposed to do. So what happened now? I think them Earth that have been around before our Earth is punishing the police system and punishing the people. Even some people driving on Eastern Parkway in 2001 and find themselves in 2024. Understand? And they're going to work and they don't shift up like that. And that is causing problem, but the state is not saying nothing about that. And that caused plunge in poverty, because if someone was rich in 1990, right, and you take them out in 1990 and shift them to 2024, they're no more rich. You understand? They're no more rich because it's a different system, different upgrade system, because that time passed already. And if they shift the 80s from the 80s to 2024, they don't have nothing in 2024 because that's just one timing. That timing passed. So they just plunge in poverty. Some of them come back to 2024 and look for warp and vehicle portals. If you came from 2001, you could maybe in New York City you could drive around, you got connection and get a vehicle portal and port back to 2001, or if you're port from 1989 and you end up in 2024, you could get a big portal and port back to that time. Those things exist, but they're just not talking about it. The reason why I am mentioning it, because it's happening. Some people is walking and in 2004 and they end up in 1990. You understand? And what is causing it is because of the hacking and the stealing and taking what don't belong to them. Because the system cannot create laws and go against them. So the punishment come up on them in a very serious form. If I'm wrong, you know, correct me. But what I think is happening is all over the land. All of them want who sing my songs, as in rap around, they put them somewhere else. And a lot of them in like 2001 begging. Some of them in some of them young one who rap, them in 1993. They don't know nothing about that, because some of them didn't born to that in that time. You understand? And they end up in 1993, but they're still in New York. Understand? And they don't have nothing at all. So they become beggar and robbers. Those times get violent. And this is how they plunge in poverty. None of them white laws, that it happened to them too. Yeah, I would see that enough of them white ones who breaking the rules of America. When they town on shift, they're in 1990 and they join them the NYPD maybe in 2001. And then in 1990, they can't go to the system, but no bullshit. They gotta take off their badges and they're gonna put it aside. A lot of the good girls, them, and a lot of the rich women, them, they're probably driving on Eastern Parkway or the Grand Central, and when they look around, they no more in 2024. They're in 1930. You understand? And it's causing by the stealing of the income. Every time they steal from me, yo, they ship up the streets. You understand? And every time they put a spell on me, they ship up the streets. If they steal from the bank, if they block the bank, if they hack the pro, anything I do, because I'm the one who they give them the new timeline. I'm the one who give them M1 now. I'm to give them the A and the B dimension. I am the one who give them the re-upload. I am the one who tell them about re-upload so they could put it to the sun. So I think that the species them, they took it real serious and start shift up the police earth. I think they're doing it in every part of the land, and it's causing by one government, which is live below me, and they're protecting them to mess up the whole police timeline. And a lot of them shifting from their timeline, go to next timeline. And I'm telling the people who are watching this, some of them in my era, I've watched their vehicle vanish. And then he will return at the same spot. That's still shifting. You understand? More than one car. And but they will get them back. But what happened to the military now? They should get involved. And all they gotta do is give me a check. This morning, they steal my check and the timeline shift up. The whole street full of new cars. Some of them old ass 70s and 60s cars on my block. I'm like, where'd that come from? You understand? But they're looking up in my face and telling me, yo, we came in from straight that time. Earlier actors, before I did this video, an actor looked at me and said, I was just cruising in this era in the 90s, man. I'm telling you, you must do a camera of their those, man. You understand? The timeline is shifting and they're coming by the police behavior. And they're stealing. Every time they steal, they shift up the timeline them because they control land shift. Instead, you could vanish anytime. Tell all humans that your body can be used as delete, cause, because it's like computer within your body. The electrical force in it, they control it, so they could shift you anytime they want. The only thing you own is your soul. Understand? But your body can be easily vanished because they could easily tap into the frequency in your body and remove you. Remember, yo, check my music out there for entertainment like always. Bam up the wrong Friday, plunge them in a poverty. Tell them take a hike, they got no stripe. It's me them like freeze and pause them. I conquer all laws.